Shabbat shalom from King David. Shabbat shalom. Oh, Shabbat shalom to Jew and Gentile. Shabbat shalom from King David. Believe it, man. Got my fucking coat on today, man. It's cold, man. Shit, boy. It's cold today. Oh, cold wind. No, autumn day. Shabbat shalom. Keep wrapped up. Oh, praise higher, higher with me. Right. Hey, yo, you know. Hey, yo, you know. Shabbat shalom from King David. Blessings to Jew and Gentile, man. Oh, drums. Praise higher. Higher, 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 higher. Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. Paleo Hebrew, I am that I am. Translates to higher, 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 higher. I am a prisoner of war, descendant of the Jacobites. True Scottish Davidic rules. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You will say Judah, but it's Yehuda. Alright, because the letter J was created in the 17th century. Oliver Cromwell kicked my family out of Scotland. So I'm a prisoner of war, okay? And WikiLeaks show that the government does tamper with people's phones, man. Especially someone like me who's bringing forth information which is a threat to their matrix, to their lies, man. I'm bringing forth the truth, man, which is exposing their lies, which would mean restitution for me and my people for the lands and states that were stolen, okay? So I was doing some research in the book of Amos today, okay, people? So higher does not see, I'm reading from some notes, higher does not see as we see. What if I told you a lone shepherd, an uneducated farmer from the countryside, the Most High, higher, placed with him the power and drive to stand against a corrupt and powerful nation, that a man who spent his days among sheep and fig trees would one day roar like a lion, calling out kings and priests and an entire society that had abandoned justice. Okay, this is Amos, man. His name was Amos, and he came with a terrifying message. Higher's patience has limits, and judgment is coming. The book of Amos opens not with gentle words of comfort, but with a defending roar, Higher's roar from Zion. A storm of judgment is gathering. I shed some light on the situation, man. Okay. A storm. So basically, he goes on to read: a storm of judgment is gathering, and no one will escape. Israel, at the height of its wealth and power, believed it was untouchable. After all, weren't they Higher's chosen people? Well, we are the Afro-Asiatics, but you just didn't realise that, man. But you're waking up to that now, man. It says they believe that they was untouchable. After all, aren't they Higher's chosen people? But Amos sees through their prosperity was rot oppression of poor, corruption in the courts, and hypocrisy against the law of Higher. It's very important to keep the law of Higher is not done away with, okay? So deep that Higher himself could no longer stand their worship. This book is more than an ancient prophecy. It's a mirror reflecting our own world today, a world where nations chase wealth and power while injustice grows in the streets, a world where following Higher is practiced outward. So you'll make out you're godly, yeah, well, like, the Most High is not a God, but if you relate it to our society, people will go to their churches, make out they're godly, yeah, but the corruption's going on. Okay, people know the truth. They know who the real children of Israel are, man. And people have just adopted our ways. Just like, yeah, the Ashkenazi Jews, yeah, Handim Mouth Khazars, yeah, they adopted our identity, man. Do you understand? They're from Japheth, man. They're not through Shem, okay? My family line, we are through the kings of the Bible, man. It's a historical document. The Irish and the Scottish kings, yeah, that's me and my family, our descent, man. Do you understand? We are royal blood, man. But in their hearts, it was far from higher. So that in their people go to church, do whatever they got to do, but they're like in my situation with being abused. I was going to the JW court, yeah, elders. I went for them for help, yeah, because I was getting abused, obviously, by some wicked people. My mother and Victor Nealon. Victor Nealon was disgusting, man. He's a horrible person. But basically, they were going to the meetings with a suit and tie on, and really, man, they were doing bad things. They do bad things to children, man. Do you understand? And they're teaching lies, man. Do you understand? That's just an example I was going to link it to, man. We are ignoring the same warnings Israel did, and there is not a lot of time left. Amos was an ordinary man, a simple shepherd. He was from Tekoa, a small town in Judah, far from the political elite of Israel. He was not a prophet's son, nor had he studied under any teacher. He was a simple worker, tending sheep. The world Amos lived in was a paradox. Outwardly, Israel was thriving, its economy booming, its borders expanding, its people celebrating their wealth, but beneath, poor were being trampled underfoot. The legal system was rigged for the powerful, just like today, and worship had become an empty ritual. They still called themselves High's chosen people, but like today, their hearts are far from higher. That's why he sent me, yeah, the anointed one, in sand. Just like Amos was sent, yeah, the Most High sent me forth, man, to preach to you, man, to Jew and Gentile, to say, repent of your ways, man. The day of the Most High is coming, understand, to warn you, to save souls, to turn back to the law of the living Creator, and the 630 commandments, man. So anything I've said that's upset anyone personally by saying you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that according to the law, you shouldn't be looking at me like, oh, how could he say that? Yeah, you should be thinking that's come from the living Creator, higher, and he's chosen him as a mouthpiece. That's me, man, the anointed one. Do you understand? That's why they have an operation from the FBI, COINTELPRO, prevention of a black messiah, man. The very people they put into slavery, man. Dumdar verses 1452. The Bible is a historical document, man. I can link historical events to the Bible, man. You understand? Because the Bible is a historical document. The New Testament was added though by Rome and the Paleo tribes, man. You understand? People from the north. All right. Their hearts are far from higher. They mistook prosperity for divine approval. So they thought, oh, nothing's happening to us, yeah. We're fine, man. We're doing all these dodgy shit, yeah, behind the Most High's back, but he's still prospering us, yeah. So they thought that gave them the false illusion of safety. Amos went right into enemy territory. So remember, Israel split into two kingdoms. Amos entering the northern kingdom, where kings sat on golden thrones and priests controlled the system on however we serve higher. So Amos stood in the streets in the northern kingdom. He's from the southern kingdom because Israel split into two kingdoms, yeah. He's in the marketplace, man, in the northern kingdom, and he's basically saying the words of higher that he had given him to preach to the people. You trample the poor, you force him to give you grain, you turn justice into bitterness. I despise your feasts. I will send you into exile, falling under the curses stated in Deuteronomy, man. So Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what American is: a copper-colored tribe found there by the Europeans. The 10 tribes got seized on their lands, man. Amos's words did come to pass, man. You understand? We got seized, man. We was taken into captivity. We were made prisoners of war, man. The Jacobites, my family, man, we got kicked out of Scotland. Oliver Cromwell kicked us off, man. Kicked us out. We fell under the curses in Deuteronomy. Do you understand? The Bible is about us, yeah. The whole world revolves around us Israelites, man. The Afro-Asiatics. Beyond Damascus, the reaction was immediate and violent. The high priest of Bethel, Ammonizer, enraged at Amos, telling him to go back to Judah where he belonged, and to do not prophesy anymore at Bethel, because this is the king's sanctuary. The message was clear. Amos was not welcome, and what was not welcome, he stopped. Did he stop and turn back to the fields tending sheep? No, he kept on preaching. Fair play, Amos. Israel's fails security would soon be shattered. False security would soon be shattered. Within decades, Israel fell exactly as he had predicted. The first wave of judgment was a locust plague that signalled the beginning of Israel's downfall. Higher roars from Zion. The words of Amos was felt in the heart, yet they did not listen to Amos. Just like they don't listen today, man. I'm saying repent, repent, blowing the final shofar, telling people to turn back, man, saying the Most High is not to be mocked, yeah. People thinking that they can play around with the Most High, man, play games with the anointed, man. Do you understand, man? I'm telling you now, the Most High is not to be messed around with, man. The words of Amos was felt in the heart, yet they did not listen to Amos. So the high priest was enraged at Amos, telling him to go back to Judah where he belonged and not to prophesy anymore at Bethel, because this is the king's sanctuary. The message was clear. Amos was not welcome. Yes, my boy. He did stop. Did he stop? Did he turn back? No. Did he go back to tending the sheep in the fields? No. He kept on preaching. Israel's false sense of security would soon be shattered. Within decades, Israel fell exactly as he had predicted. The first wave of judgment was a locust plague that signalled the beginning of Israel's downfall. Higher roars from Zion. The words of Amos was felt in the heart, yet they did not listen to Amos, who was sent by higher, just like I'm sent by higher, man. Do you understand? He was not there to entertain or beg for attention. He was there because higher had sent him, not just for Israel, but for all the nations around them. When Amos delivered the message, he didn't begin with declaring Israel's downfall. He began with warning about Israel's enemy and punishment they would receive. But when the attention turns to declaring Israel's punishment, then I don't want to hear the message. Amos declares punishment to Damascus, who had been Israel's enemy for generations. They had slaughtered entire villages, butchered their captives, and shown no mercy. Higher goes on to mention Gaza. The Philistines had been a thorn in Israel's side, raiding their land, capturing their people. Amos then goes on to mention sins of Tyre and Edom and Ammon, of Moab. The judgments keep coming, city after city, kingdom after kingdom. When the crowd heard punishments on their So when the crowd had heard punishments on their enemies, they were elated. Then Amos paused. The air grew still. The people waited, anticipated the next name. Who else would fall under High's judgment? And then the unthinkable happened. Judgment on Judah, a sudden turn for their own southern kingdom. But how? They were High's chosen people. They had the temple, the sacrifices, the law. Surely this is a mistake. They have rejected the law of Higher. They have not kept his decrees. They were being punished for turning their back on Higher. The people were shocked, but Amos would not finish. Israel, the northern kingdom, they had just been celebrating judgment against their enemies. Now, they too was included in being punished by Higher. So my people, man, they turned away from the living creator, man. You understand? My family, yeah, from the tribe of Judah, man. You understand? True Scottish Davidic rules, yeah, they were doing some bad shit and going against the living creator, man. You understand? Hence why we're in the situation we're in today. And it's spin round to the 10 tribes, yeah, they were also doing some bad shit, man, according to the living creator. So it says beyond Damascus, the reaction was, forgive me, I think I've already read that part. That's 4. Hang on. So accusations to Israel from Higher. You sell the righteous for silver. You trample on the heads of the poor. You deny justice to the oppressed. You lie beside pagan altars. Israel had become worse than the nations around them. Twisted justice, oppressed the helpless, indulged in every wickedness while calling themselves the people of Higher. That's right, my boy. Amos delivered the final blow. I will crush you as a cart crushes when loaded with grain. In the end, there is a message of hope, restoration, including a period of sifting High's people among the nations. And we were sifted among the nations, yeah, because we were scattered, because we were put into perpetual servitude, like by the oppressor, man. We was put under the curses, you understand? They came into our lands, doctrine of discovery. Rome brought their New Testament, man. The Paleotribe just adopted it and just changed the false Messiah from so-called black to white, man. Do you understand? That's where the whitewashing comes in that respect, yeah. But also they whitewashed our images as well, man. I will sift Israel among all nations with sinners falling by the sword until a righteous remnant is left. So you can be stubborn as you want, man. You can hear my words, yeah, that I'm saying. You can pretend that you don't hear my videos, yeah. And then you can think that, like, that will mean that you don't have to, like, be accepted into the punishment, you understand? Because, oh, I didn't hear it, but you're hearing it, you understand? You know I'm coming out sounding the final trumpet. You know who I am really, man, you understand? People just play dumb, man. Like, that's what they're just playing the games, play dumb, man, you understand? But the Most High, yeah, will catch up with you, man. Trust me. I'm just here, just warning. That's all. I'm just warning, man. That's all I'm doing, man. Just warning people, man, so you can be saved. You understand? So it says, sinners falling by the sword until a righteous remnant is left. The day of hire will be a day of darkness for the wicked, bringing judgment and punishment. The fallen tent of David will be rebuilt, symbolizing the restoration of highest chosen people and kingdom. The second Exodus, man, led by me, the Messiah, man. You understand? That's why they have an operation, FBI, prevention of a black Messiah, because they know I'm the key, yeah, to allowing you guys, yeah, to be set free out of the hardships that you've been put in by the living Creator. I'm the one who's been sent by the living Creator. I'm the reincarnation of David, King of Israel, man. On my birthday, April the 8th, there was a solar eclipse, man. The revealing of the Most High's anointed one. On my birthday, April the 8th, 2024. I'll come help you now, my boy. And then basically, 2017, another solar eclipse, man. And across America, across America, destruction to America, man. You can't but pick and choose when you want to be spiritual, man. When it suits you, do you understand? My people, yeah, we're the chosen people, are the chosen people of the living Creator. We had our lands and estates stolen, we had our identity stolen, yeah. I've come forth every single day, posting videos, man, sounding the final trumpet, saying who I am. When I was 11 years old, I had a dream. I was took to an amazing palace, said that one day you're going to be king, do you understand? I'm from the Davidic line, man, from the tribe of Judah, from Scotland, the true Scottish Davidic rules who got kicked out, man. I'm the chosen one, yeah, who they tried to prevent. I'm the reason why they made a false Messiah, man, you understand, to turn your direction away from King David, yeah, in the end times of reincarnation. A lot of you fell for it, man, you understand? A lot of you just didn't want to accept it was me, man, you understand? But the Most High chose me, so if you got an issue, yeah, go and speak to the Most High about it, innit? And then it says we've got nice hope very soon. It says like the highest chosen people, and it said that, and the kingdom. So it's going to be raised up, yeah, the kingdom. The people will rebuild the cities, plant vineyards, and enjoy a time of abundance and prosperity that will be permanent. Do you understand? They don't want you to be part of that, man. They want you to be tricked, man. So then your spirit, yeah, your soul will go to hell, man. Do you understand? A place of torment because you went against the living Creator. You use your free will to go against the living Creator. You understand? The enemy, yeah, the enemy have been put there as a test, yeah, from the living Creator, man. Can you see through the lies, man? Will you see through the lies and that, man? You understand? That I've showed you. I've showed you all this shit, man, from the secret societies, man, that they try and hide. My people were the ones who probably like, started all that shit, man. We went and started going to false gods and that, man. And if you go into those three Masonic temples, man, I'm pretty sure I've heard, man. Like, I've heard, yeah, through people, man, that said like who was meant to be inquiring, yeah, a cousin who was inquiring about looking into it, who probably is a Mason, like. I'm not saying all Masons are bad. I'm just saying like they know some Masons, yeah, at certain levels know information, like they know information, yeah, that's hidden from the people, man, that I'm bringing forth. And that's why there was so much attention on me, because I'm a big threat to the Matrix, man. They don't want you to wake up to the truth, man. Your life would be so much easier, yeah, for accepting the truth, yeah, but they make it more difficult, yeah, by accepting lies, man, you understand? Your life would be so much better, more prosperous. It would be amazing. You'll have your lands and estates back here. You'll have something to give to your children, you understand? I'm a prisoner of war, man. They break the Third Geneva Convention laws every day. They can't believe how consistent I am, man. I thought I was a nobody. I thought I was dyslexic, autistic, ADHD. You understand? He ain't going to go far, man. But you don't understand the power of the living Creator, man. Is bigger than what you can ever imagine, man. You understand? And the way people, man. Repent. Do some research on Amos as well, people, man. Do some research on it, man. It's very interesting. The book of Amos, yeah, because it relates to us in these end times, man. That's why they tampered with my phone. That's why they stopped they made my phone freeze, or they make it difficult uploading videos, or they throw it into drafts all the time, man, you understand? Or I look at my contacts and I've got no contacts, or I try and phone my missus and I can't even fucking phone my missus, man, or anything, you understand? I can't even get calls through, man, you understand? Wicked people tampering with your phone, man. Some days it'd be like weeks on end, I'd have no phone. Weeks on end. My property, my phone that they're tampering with, man. You shouldn't have done all the dirty shit that you did, man. I've exposed and part of secret societies and that. People can't stand Babylon, man. They want to change. This is the time of enlightenment for the whole world, man. Not just part of secret societies, you understand? Like my family were unfortunately part of, who went around my town, spread rumours, gossip and lies against me, about me, man. Do you understand? In reality, yeah, they're the bad ones, man. They did me dirty, man. They shunned me. I've been rejected by my family. I was sexually abused, man. Do you understand? Like, people part of secret societies all coming together, take advantage of someone that they knew in the future was going to come forth with this truth. So they thought, yeah, let's just attack him and try and break him down. You understand? They call it butt breaking, man. You understand? But you didn't break me, man. You understand? I've sustained injuries, yeah, from a child, yeah, still from what had happened to me as a child, man. I still have to carry the injuries to this very day, man. How dare you try and tear me down, man? I'm too strong for that, man. You understand? Too strong, man. I've come forth, had the guts, yeah, to stand as I really am, a prisoner of war, descendant of the Jacobites, yeah. My family are from Scotland, yeah, the true Davidic royals, yeah, an Israelite, yeah, from the tribe of Judah, okay. I've got the guts to say it as it is, man, and I've got the guts, yeah, to come forth every single day and blow shofars and shit, man. You understand? Trying to inspire people and bring people together and bring peace, man. The wicked governments are corrupt as fuck, man. All they want, yeah, is war and division, man. I'm coming forth with truth, man. We hate your fucking parliaments, man. We hate your Oliver Cromwell ways, man. You understand? We want to go back to the Jacobite ways, man. Serving the living creator and us on the throne, man. You understand? Me and my people, so I can set crowns on my brothers' heads, man. Say, yes, my family, here's your crown, man. This belongs to you. Here's your land. Your family ain't got to struggle no more. Look in your cupboards, yeah, full packed cupboards all the time, man. The kids will be able to do so much, man. They'll be buzzing, man. Have a shit back, yeah. I'm doing this for the kids, man. You understand? Making sure they have their fucking lands and estate back, man, for their future, because they've got fucking nothing in this society, man. You understand? Nothing but lies, man. And no wonder the kids are acting all crazy, man, with the video games and the fucking music they listen to, man, and the processed foods they're given. They have not had a good chance and a good start in life, man. Let's also, as responsible adults, stand up and say no more. We're doing this for our kids, man. You understand, man? For our children, Jew and Gentile, man, so-called black man and white man. We all come together under the Lord, the living creator, have peace, man. You understand? I'm the Messiah, man. You understand? I'm the anointed one, the one the Most High sent forth, man. You understand? So you accept me or accept your fate, man. Simple as. Anyway, till next time from King David, yeah. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and peace.